15 minutes of fame. Let's go.
Alright, cool. Yo, we live, man. 15 minutes of fame radio.
You got a mic this time, man.
Yeah. The boss is here. The boss is here.
I like the mic.
Now, yo, man, you know, Don't Flop Philly, man, was a success, man. Couple battles didn't happen. You know what I mean? But, yo, they came out, man. They supported. You know, the return of Ness, bill collector.
That was insane.
Like, yo, I mean, you know, what's going on? What was your thoughts on the event as a whole?
My thoughts on the event as a whole, I think, what I liked about the Philly crowd was like, I liked how they still had energy after a massive break. Like I really liked that. Like in England it's a bit different. Like we had to have like a 3-4, maybe like a 2-hour break, I think, something like that. And I was worried by the time we came back that the crowd would just be dead and annoyed. But as soon as we came back into the battle, they were lively, cheering. Like it was fucking awesome. That's probably my favorite thing about the day. Battle-wise, Ness and Bill Collector 100% was like off the fucking chain. Like it was just like the energy. Ness was back on old form. Like Bill Collector was hilarious. That's probably my favorite battle. And yeah, it was good. It was good.
Now, you know, the main event battle comes. You know, everybody's waiting for it. You know, Daylyt. You know, I was backstage doing a couple of interviews. I didn't really see what happened. They're telling me he jumped off stage and left mid-battle.
Yeah, he did.
I mean, slapping the face to you, or what? Did he have legit reason?
Well, no, he didn't have a legit reason. But it is obviously a slap in the face to me. But it's more like, I always just say this to my team. Like, I'm not. For me, it's not really about me. The shit isn't about me. It's more like I'm more gutted for the people that paid to see the battle. Like me, you know, I can lose a bit of money here and there and I'll make it, but I've got an event next week, you know what I mean? That's how I look at this. I'm like, I lost some money today, but I'll make it back in about 5 days time. Whereas I feel like I'm more annoyed for the people that are here because they wanted to see him and they wanted to see Rone especially, and it's like, it's more of a slap in the face to them. There's obviously a disrespect to me, do you know what I mean? But I get over that very quickly.
Well, now, you know, like, can you clarify the actual situation though? Like,
there's no situation.
He said something about jail and...
No. There's no situation. I know everybody's going to keep asking me about this. There's no situation that ever involved jail or anything like that. It never has been, it never will be ever. It's something that's been escalated to sound like something it's not. All that happened was, he came to London, this is 2013, and obviously I've seen him since and it's been completely cool, but to be fair, I've never booked him for a battle. He came to London in 2013, I think because of his face tat and whatever, they were like real suspicious of him, which is unfortunate because he got in the country before completely fine. So he got, the second time he tried to come, for some reason, whatever they chose, they picked him out of the line and they kept him. Now the thing that always gets misunderstood that I've never actually talked about is that I think a lot of people are under the impression that they tried to call us from customs and we didn't pick up the phone, which obviously makes no sense. What actually happened was they rang us from customs and we spoke to them, and obviously he didn't have a visa because those shits cost a lot of money and they take the whole process to get. So we had to try and get him through customs on like a personal, he's our friend thing. And it was just one of the ones that they didn't believe us. It was simple as that. And we were sitting in fucking Victoria train station in London on the phone to customs like, yo, Devon's our mate, blah 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 blah. They didn't believe us, and they.
Well, the same shit happened to me. I got put in a holding cell on my way to England. You know what I mean? I was held. I was eating the fucking jail. I was eating the jail bologna sandwiches, like with the 1 piece of bologna and the 2 pieces of bread. Like I went through the same situation that he went through. You know what I mean? Did I fucking jump off stage? You know what I mean? It's an excuse. It's a convenient backstory. You know what I mean? For whatever he's trying to do. That's what I'm saying.
Like in reality, it didn't actually like. And also, I think, to be honest, I think he knows that he's exaggerated deliberately in his head because it's just some strange thing that he hasn't let go of. Because I understand, like LA is a long flight to UK. It's like 9 hours or something. So I get that he came to UK. They put him in a cell. They sent him home. That's fucking annoying. But like this whole thing about us not picking up the phone is complete nonsense. Like, and I've never even like. To be honest, I've never even said it to him because I've just been like, well, if you honestly think I'd book you for a fucking battle and leave you at the airport, like, who benefits off that? Like when I announced his battle in 2013 was cancelled, everyone was so upset, you know what I mean? So that's all it was. I think he thinks I left him at the airport. I know I didn't leave him at the airport, and for whatever reason he chose to like I said. But I'm honestly, I'm gutted for Rone. That's my fucking dude, man. I'm gutted for the crowd. I'm really gutted for Rone because he really put, obviously as you can hear on the battle, a lot of prepping. As far as myself, personally, I don't care that much. I'm more just bothered for everything else.
He said the same thing this time, that you left him in the airport this time.
But no. This is what I mean. Again, the same, complete. That's not what happened. Like I very clearly told him when I was gonna fly him. I said, look, bro, my train will get into Philly at 12:30 a.m. So that's how we always had it booked. Because the last train is the cheapest train, whatever. I'm like, we're getting to Philly at 12:30 a.m. So the latest I can get your flight to come into Philly is around 11. So I was like, it's completely. I said I got the message. If anyone wants to fucking see it, it's whatever. Like,
what was it when you
you remember, like, yeah, exactly. Yeah, you were there. And I said to him, and I said like, yo, I was like, I can't get you in any later than 11, so it's up to you. You can either take a taxi to the hotel, I'll come link you at the hotel about 1 a.m, or you can wait at the airport and I'll come pick you up at 1. It's whatever, you know what I mean? I was like, it's cool, either way, or if you want to get cab, fine. He chose to, I think, get an Uber or something, but, and that was it. And I went to the hotel last night and was like...
So he's been paid and, you know, I mean, you know, what does that leave you, like the deposit? Are you going to get it back, or was it contract?
I live in fucking nice part of London, bro. I don't live in fucking Watts, California. This is what I'm saying, honestly, I'm not... Like, I think my staff and the battlers and the fans are way more annoyed than I am. I'm just one of them people. I'm just like, yeah, we lost money, and like it's not. I'm not gonna lie, it's not $100. It's over $1,000 we lost. But this is what I'm trying to say. Like, it's just one of those things. He can go off and people can respect it. I know a lot of people won't respect it. A lot of people will respect it because a lot of battle rap fans are quite, you know what I mean? They're quite childish. Sometimes they will think, oh, it's funny that he stole the money.
He's a genius.
But at the end of the day, this is what I mean. It's not about if you think it's cool to steal from me. Like, really, that is what it is. I'm not that bothered about that. I'm more like, as a fan, you shouldn't think it's cool to steal from the fans and to steal from like Rone. Rone's put what 4 or 5 weeks of his life and maybe even longer actually promoting. So yeah, the actual thing of losing the money is frustrating and everything, obviously, but I'm more just like, it shouldn't have happened in the first place because, especially last night, like, if it really was about last night, it's as simple as that he could have waited at the airport till 1 a.m, I would have picked him up happily. He chose to get an Uber, so if you choose to get an Uber, like, that's you, do you know what I mean? That's your decision, so it is what it is.
Yeah. Well, yo, man, thank you for your time, man. You know what I'm saying? Yo, we appreciate you out here in America, man.
Will he ever battle on Don't Flop again?
Yeah, man. Well,
Daylyt. Will you ever book Daylyt again for Don't Flop?
He says on Twitter right now, P.S. Daylyt versus Calcium Kid in June on Don't Flop. Is that happening?
No.
Did he really say that on Twitter?
Yeah.
Right now?
No, because Calcium Kid was the person that Daylyt was meant to battle in 2013. And, like, supposedly he was going to do some antic where he was going to throw milk over him because his name was Calcium Kid. and we spoke to Calcium Kid about it, and he said he wished he'd done that because he would have thought it was hilarious.
Wow.
So, yeah, I mean, I was gonna rebook the battle possibly for Amsterdam because we're starting up in Amsterdam in the summer.
So you're not against not booking Daylyt again?
Oh no, obviously as a matter of principle I wouldn't, but like I said, it's not going to be something that's going to keep me up at night. As a matter of principle, the Calcium Kid battle is not going to happen. You know what I mean? Because I'm a fucking moron if I'm booking him again. Like, I'm not like that. But
well, yo,
yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is.
You from the UK? What's the greatest radio station in the United States, man?
In the United States?
The United States as a whole, the whole thing.
Say 15 minutes of fame radio.
Well, I was going to say, we're talking online.
Online.
Are you broadcasting? Oh, if you're on the internet, 15 minutes of fame, of course. I thought you said what's the best internet station in the UK. I was like, what the fuck do you care about? It's probably a station called Kiss FM. But there you go.
Hey man, they listen to us in the UK.
Well, the best 2 stations are 15 minutes of fame in America, probably Kiss FM in England, fucking Deja Vu FM. I don't know. You don't know any of these stations. You don't give a fuck. Whatever. 15 minutes of fame is the best station. That's it. Everybody, I love you. Shouts to everybody watching. Please come to the next Philly event. You know, it's all
Salute.
15 minutes.